Hi, I'm Mike Shoemate, Director of Pasco County Animal Services, and today I'd like to introduce you to our department and share a little bit about our Animal Services team and the services we provide our community. Animal Services is a department of the Public Services branch of Pasco County. We're the only municipal animal shelter operating in Pasco County. Our facility is located in Land O'Lakes, just behind the Oakstead subdivision off State Road 54. Here we operate in an adoption center, coordinate animal control operations, issue county pet licenses, house and care for domestic animals who find themselves lost, stray, abandoned, surrendered by their owners, or are part of a variety of animal control investigations. Our mission at Animal Services is to ensure the health and safety of people and pets in our community by encouraging responsible pet ownership through education, legislation, and providing incentives to sterilize pets. There's a lot that goes into fulfilling that mission every day, and your Animal Services team is dedicated to providing the best service possible to all the citizens of Pasco County, whether they're people or pets. What do we do on a daily basis to fulfill that mission? Quite a lot, as you'll see. First, we operate a managed admission shelter with a goal of saving 90% of the animals who come through our facility. For years, Pasco County operated a high-kill shelter. It was how most municipal shelters operated. But our community no longer wanted a high-kill shelter. So in 2012, our Board of County Commissioners listened and decided to make a drastic change in the way our county animal shelter operated. They voted to adopt the Save 90% program, with the goal of saving the lives of 90% of the adoptable animals that came into our shelter. The impact of that program has been tremendous. Our euthanasia rate has drastically reduced, and our live release rate, or the number of animals that left the shelter with positive outcomes, has improved significantly. For example, in 2011, our live release rate was only 34%. That meant that 66% of the animals that came into the shelter were euthanized. The next year, when the Save 90% program was adopted, the live release rate rose to 52%. In 2017, we recorded an overall live release rate of 87%, which means we routinely save over 90% of the dogs that come into our shelter and 80% of the cats. We are continually reaching out to our community and rescue partners to help us find good homes for all the homeless pets in Pasco. Together, we will achieve our goal of Save 90%. Humane education is one of the keys to responsible pet ownership and ensuring the safety of people and pets. We often have team members visiting schools, homeowners associations, and other community groups. The more we get the word out about pet safety and responsible pet ownership, the more we can fulfill our mission to ensure the health and safety of people and pets in our community. In reaching our 90% goal, we promote pet adoptions as well as fostering and pet transfers to our rescue partners. We adopt out between 2,000 and 3,000 pets each year. Prior to adoption, all of our pets are vaccinated, sterilized, and microchipped. We have an excellent medical team who work very hard to ensure the health of each animal as it comes into our shelter and to maintain their health while here. In addition, we try hard to socialize pets to help with their interactions with both people and other pets. One of the tools we use is called playgroups. Dogs are pack animals, so we provide them opportunities to socialize in groups and just be dogs. They can do this at the shelter in playgroups and when they get to attend one of our Pasco Park walks at one of our local Pasco County parks. You're welcome to join us and meet some of our available dogs. Fostering pets is a vital part of our adoption process. We often get puppies and kittens at the shelter that have been abandoned and are too young to survive on their own. We try hard to place them with foster care families until they reach adoption age. The shelter is just not the environment for young ones to thrive, as their immune systems are not strong enough and they're still too young to vaccinate. Fostering a pet can be a fulfilling experience. So fulfilling that many of our foster families become foster failures. That's actually an enduring term we use when the foster parents become so attached that they adopt their fostered pet as part of their family. We call it a foster failure, but in reality, it's a big win for everyone involved, especially the puppy, kitten, dog, or cat that gets adopted. I mentioned rescue partners. We're grateful for the rescue organizations that help us to find homes for our pets. Sometimes they help out with dogs that need more behavior training or for advanced medical care. Many of the stray pets have a rough time being adopted simply because they've never known a good home environment or have been provided responsible pet care. That's where rescue partners really help, by taking these pets and spending more time with them to place them in the appropriate homes. Reducing pet overpopulation is another important element of our Save 90% program. Overbreeding pets is a serious concern in our community. To help prevent the overbreeding of pets, Pasco County has the SNP program. SNP stands for Spay, Neuter, in Pasco. We have 9 area veterinary clinics participating in our SNP program, and they support both our low-income pet sterilization program and our Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, and Return program, known as TNVR. If you qualify for the low-income program, you only have to fill out an application and pay a small copay. You will receive the approved voucher to take to one of the participating veterinary clinics, schedule your pet's surgery. We also offer a Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, and Return program for feral and community cats. No application required. Just pay a minimal copay and you can schedule the cat with one of the participating vets. The cats do have to come in traps. Trust me, your neighbors will appreciate your efforts. Sterilization and rabies vaccinations are important components to reducing feral cat populations in neighborhoods throughout the county. One of the most important services we provide in the community is animal control. Our animal control officers are out in the neighborhoods every day talking to our fellow citizens about their animal issues and needs. They investigate a host of animal-related incidents such as abandonments, cruelty or neglect cases, nuisance complaints, reports of stray dogs, hoarding cases, and provide support for both law enforcement and fire rescue incidents. Anytime there are issues with animals, we go out to support them and take the animals in if necessary. Our animal control team consists of 1 field services supervisor, 1 training officer, a humane investigator, 5 certified animal control officers, and 1 rabies control officer, serving over 500,000 citizens and covering 747 square miles. Rabies control is always a concern in our rapidly developing county. Animal bite investigations have risen from 1,190 in 2011 to 1,469 in 2016. This is because there are a lot more people in our county and a lot more interaction with animals. Our rabies control officer averages 120 to 130 bite investigations every month. Fortunately, there have been no cases of human rabies, but rabies is always a threat and is the reason pets in Florida are required to remain current on their rabies vaccinations. The more we grow as a county, the more we displace wildlife. Raccoons are the largest carrier of rabies in our county, and they often interact with other animals, including outdoor pets. That increases our pets' possible exposure to rabies virus. Pasco County does require current rabies vaccinations and licensing for all dogs and cats. Our pet licensing program accounts for a major source of our department funding through the Municipal Service Fund. Animal Services operates all of our programs on an annual budget of approximately $2.5 million and generates revenue of approximately $875,000 through adoption fees, licensing, citations, and donations. Animal Services operates with 39 employees and a host of dedicated volunteers. We also have an inmate work program. Our Pasco County Sheriff partnered with us for this program. The inmates come out every day, Monday through Friday. They clean kennels, do various work projects around the shelter, and also receive training from our animal behavior coordinator. They're able to utilize their new skills to socialize the shelter dogs and help prepare them for adoption. For some of these dogs, this is the first line of contact with people, and our inmate team really makes a difference with these dogs. It's another win-win. By the way, Did I mention our fantastic volunteers? We couldn't do what we do at the shelter without them. They're out at the shelter every day, providing love and comfort to our pets, walking dogs, socializing dogs and cats, taking them to events, helping potential adopters, cleaning cages, and so much more. They're a big help with off-site events as well, and you can find them riding in the tail wagon, which is our mobile adoption vehicle. The tail wagon can be seen at many local events and helps us promote adoptions. In 2017, our 263 active volunteers logged over 13,800 hours of service. They do an amazing job, and we can't thank them enough. Well, that's a quick introduction to the Animal Services story. Thank you for watching, and please spay or neuter your pets and make sure they're current on their vaccinations and licensing. Oh, and please consider becoming a volunteer or adopting a pet from our shelter. Thank you.